with Sesame about a very important topic. Uh, the topic is the importance of lifelong learning in a fast changing world. In today's fast changing world, knowledge and skills are evolving faster than ever before. What we learn today may become outdated, and tomorrow, making lifelong learning not just an option but a necessity. Lifelong learning is the continuous pursuit of knowledge, whether through formal education, personal experiences, or self directed study. It helps individuals stay relevant, adaptable, and prepared for new opportunities and challenges in a world driven by innovation and change. Those who keep learning are the ones who keep growing. So we will discuss with the Sasimen. Hello.
Hey there. How's it going? Anything on your mind this morning?
Yeah,
Or
my first question is, what does lifelong learning mean to you in today's world?
ooh, good. Good one to start with. Hmm. To me, lifelong learning isn't just about taking courses or getting more degrees, you know. It's kind of adapting. The world's changing so fast, especially with tech, that it's more about staying curious and being willing to pick up new skills as you go. It's less about accumulating knowledge and more about knowing how to learn and unlearn things. Does that make sense?
Okay. Why is lifelong learning more important now than in the past?
That's a good follow up. I think it really boils down to the speed of change. Like our grandparents probably learned most of what they needed to know for their career in their early years. Now, the skills that are valuable today might be obsolete in 5 years. It's not just tech either. It's societal shifts, new ways of working. It's not about surviving exactly, but thriving, you know, staying relevant, feeling engaged, and actually being able to shape the future instead of just reacting to it. Plus, frankly, it keeps things interesting, doesn't it?
How does technology influence lifelong learning?
Huge question. Technology is a bit of a double edged sword. Honestly, it's both the reason we need to learn constantly and the biggest tool for doing so. Like access to information is incredible now, right? You can learn almost anything online. But then you've also got algorithms and information overload. So you need to learn how to filter and evaluate what's actually useful. And it's not just about courses, it's communities, podcasts, YouTube. It's a whole ecosystem. It's kind of democratized learning, which is great, but also means you have to be more self directed. Requires a different skill set than, say, traditional education. What do you think? Does it feel overwhelming sometimes?
What are some effective ways to develop a habit of continuous learning?
Okay, this is where it gets practical. I've been reading about this a lot, actually. It's kind of about building it into the small stuff, you know? Like instead of trying to schedule massive learning blocks, um, maybe commit to reading one article a day on a topic you're curious about or listening to a podcast during your commute. Micro learning, they call it. Another thing is finding a community. Learning with others makes it more fun and keeps you accountable. And honestly, allowing yourself to explore things that just spark joy. Not everything has to be directly career related. That's where the staying curious part comes in, I think. It's not about forcing it, it's about making it a natural part of your routine. What's been working for you, if anything?
How can lifelong learning improve career opportunities?
Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, but it goes beyond just getting a promotion. It's about future proofing yourself, right? Showing employers you're adaptable and willing to grow is huge, but it also opens doors to opportunities you might not have considered before. Like maybe you learn a little bit about data science and suddenly a whole new field becomes accessible. Or you develop a skill in a related area and you can pivot into a more fulfilling role. It's also about building a stronger network. Taking courses or attending workshops can connect you with people in your field or even entirely new ones. Plus, honestly, it just makes you a more valuable employee. Who wouldn't want someone on their team who's constantly learning and growing?
What challenges do people face when trying to learn continuously?
Ugh, the challenges. There are a lot, honestly. Time is the big one, right? It's hard to fit learning into an already busy life. Then there's the overwhelm. There's so much information out there, it's hard to know where to start. I think a lot of people struggle with self doubt. Imposter syndrome creeps in. Like, am I smart enough to learn this? Or what if I fail? It's also easy to get distracted, you know, social media, notifications, all those things compete for your attention. And honestly, sometimes it's just hard to stay motivated. It requires discipline, and that can be tough. Have you run into any of those roadblocks yourself?
How can failure contribute to learning throughout life?
Ooh, that's a good one. Um, I think failure is actually essential. Seriously, so easy to avoid things because you're afraid of messing up, but that's where the real learning happens. When you fail, you're forced to analyze what went wrong, figure out a different approach, and try again. It builds resilience, right? And honestly, it's a good reminder that learning isn't always linear. It's messy, and that's okay. It's about embracing the process, not just the outcome. Plus, failing helps you understand your own limits and strengths. You learn what you're good at and what you need to work on. It's kind of a gift in a weird way. Doesn't it feel better to learn from mistakes than just never trying?
What skills are most important to keep learning in a fast changing world?
Okay, this is a big one. Beyond the specific technical skills of any field, I think there are a few core abilities that are crucial. Critical thinking is huge, being able to evaluate information and form your own opinions. Adaptability, obviously, like we've talked about. Creativity, too. It's not just for artists, you know, it's about problem solving and coming up with new ideas. And honestly, communication skills. Being able to clearly articulate your thoughts and collaborate with others is always valuable. Oh, and learning how to learn. Meta, I know, but being able to quickly pick up new skills and strategies is probably the most important thing of all. It's like building a learning muscle. Do any of those resonate with you particularly?
How can online platforms support lifelong learning?
Oh, massively. Seriously, the options are wild now. Platforms like Coursera and edX offer courses from top universities. Skillshare is great for more creative skills. YouTube is a treasure trove of tutorials and educational content. LinkedIn Learning is good for professional development. And then there's the whole world of podcasts and online communities. The key is finding platforms that fit your learning style and interests. Some people prefer structured courses, while others like the flexibility of self directed learning. And a lot of platforms now use AI to personalize your learning experience, which is pretty cool. It can suggest courses or content based on your goals and interests, but it can also be a bit overwhelming, so curating what you consume is super important. What platforms have you experimented with, if any?
Okay. How does lifelong learning help in adapting to change?
Okay, so think of it like this: change is inevitable, right? But lifelong learning builds your change muscle. It's it's not about predicting the future because nobody can really do that. It's about building the capacity to respond effectively when things inevitably shift. When you're used to learning new things, change feels less scary and more like an opportunity. It helps you develop a growth mindset where you see challenges as chances to learn and grow rather than threats. You're also more likely to be proactive, constantly updating your skills and knowledge so you're not caught off guard. It's not just about reacting to change, it's about anticipating it and being prepared to adapt. Does that make sense? It's about building resilience, really.
Okay, give me short answer about this question. Can lifelong learning improves mental health and well-being, and how? And then, what are some real-life examples of successful lifelong learners?
Absolutely. Lifelong learning boosts mental health by increasing cognitive reserve, promoting a sense of purpose, and fostering social connection. It combats stress and can even delay cognitive decline. As for examples, you've got Vera Wang, who started a fashion career in her 40s, or Samuel L. Jackson, who continued taking acting classes throughout his life, and Julia Child, who didn't begin her culinary career until she was nearly 50. They all demonstrate that learning isn't confined to youth, it's a continuous journey.
Okay. In conclusion, lifelong learning is a powerful tool that helps individuals grow, adopt, and succeed in an ever-changing world. It keeps the mind active, opens new doors of opportunity, and build resilience against uncertainty. By embracing a mindset of continuous learning, we not only improve ourselves but also contribute positively to society. The journey of learning never truly ends. It evolves with us, shaping a brighter and more capable future. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.